Well, I beat another video game, so you guys know what that means. A new 5-minute video game review video. Hey guys, what's up, what's happening? You got the King of Games 98 here. How you doing? Hope y'all are doing good. And I just beat Batman Arkham City. Wow, what a game. So if you've never played Batman Arkham City and are kind of curious as to what it's about, here's how I would sum up the game without spoiling anything. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is arrested after holding a press conference about his opposition to Arkham City. What is Arkham City? Arkham City is a city that is run by the Arkham prison, and it's a city that is filled with Gotham's most dangerous and notorious criminals in it. Yeah, I don't like the thought or sound of that either. Bruce Wayne is then imprisoned in Arkham City by Hugo Strange. Hugo Strange then reveals Batman's identity as Bruce Wayne while he's in Arkham City, which then makes him a walking target. Batman has to stop Hugo Strange from activating Protocol 10 before it's too late. So that's how I would briefly and spoiler-free sum up Batman Arkham City. But for the record, I want to also mention there are a lot of side stories that take place in the single-player story mode. But because there are so many, and because there might be people watching this video game review video who have never played or beaten Arkham City, I don't want to spoil them for those people because they're really good. So we're just going to leave it at that. So Batman Arkham City was originally released on October 18th, 2011 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. This version, the Batman Return to Arkham HD remake, came out in either 2016 or 2017. I'm not sure which. What was really great about buying, well, for me anyway, buying this Batman Return to Arkham collection was that for both games, it came with all the DLC on the disc. Providing that you bought this game new, it would still have the DLC on the disc, but I guess if you bought it used, it wouldn't. I was fortunately enough and bought it new, so I had all the DLC for both games on the disc. And with that being said, as soon as I beat Batman Arkham City, I then played the DLC Harley Quinn's Revenge, which I thought was a great follow-up to the end of the game. And this is now my favorite Batman video game of all time. And here's why. I love the various Batman DLC costumes. You know, there was Batman costumes like Batman Beyond from the Batman Beyond cartoon show. Batman Year One. I think one of them was Batman Darkest Night. There was even Batman Sinestro Corpse. Stuff like that. I personally love Batman Beyond, and so I played as Batman with his Beyond costume the whole game. It was awesome. I love the fact that Tim Drake Robin was in the game. For those of you who don't know, Nightwing is my favorite DC superhero, and I do like Robin too, but I really prefer and like Nightwing more than Robin. I will say though, with that being said, I did like seeing Nightwing in the game, but he wasn't really in the single-player story mode. He was in the Riddler's Revenge side game mode, whatever you want to call that. But I was at least happy to see Nightwing make it in the game. I love that Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy reprised their roles as Joker and Batman. I loved seeing more characters and villains in the game, like Catwoman, Two-Face, Hugo Strange, Mad Hatter, Deadshot, Azrael, Hush, Penguin, and Clayface. Graphically, I thought the game was beautiful. It has awesome music. This is just like a simple thing to do in the game, but I loved it. Gliding through the city. That was so much freaking fun. And on top of that, I loved the kind of open world aspect of Arkham City. But you see, I don't really know if I would call Batman Arkham City an open world game. The only thing that makes the game feel like an open world game is how big Arkham City is and how much of it you can explore. And I love the side missions in the games. You know, those side missions really featured a lot of the characters that I named off before. There was a side mission with Deadshot. There's a side mission with Azrael. There was the side mission with Hush. Yeah, I loved them. I thought they were great. There's a few things I didn't like about this game, but they're very, very minor. I didn't like Riddler's Revenge because I found it boring because it was repetitive to me. And I didn't like how quick the single-player story mode ended. I felt like it ended too quick. But those are very, very minor things. And because of how minor they are, I still absolutely love the game. And so my final rating for Batman Arkham City is a perfect 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.